In this video, I got a special guest with us. Lovely, lovely pink. It's so iconic. Is it called coffee bags? Hi guys, and welcome back to my channel, or welcome. If you're new, in today's video, I'm gonna be building the first Dunkin Donuts in the world, which is insane to think about. So here's the inspo that I got. Also, in this video, I got a special guest with us, and that's my mom. Say hi, Mama.
Hello there, how are you?
So my mom will be telling us the story of how Dunkin Donuts was born and some facts while I build. So with that being said, go ahead, Mama.
Did you guys know that the first ever Dunkin Donuts in the world is still open to this day? That's crazy. So William Rosenberg, the founder of Dunkin, opened his first coffee and donut shop in Quincy, Massachusetts. Hope I said that right. But this is where he opened his coffee shop in 1948. That's the first fact. Second, if you thought it was called Dunkin Donuts before, no, you're wrong. It was originally named Open Kettle, and after 2 years, Dunkin Donuts was born. Last fact, that's astonishing, is the fact that they got more than 13,200 restaurants in nearly 40 global markets. Now that's amazing.
Okay, thank you, Mom, for the facts. That was really enjoyable to hear because I actually didn't know any of these facts before. So we're educated now.
Okay, thank you. Hopefully you guys learned something new.
Let me know if you guys want my mom to be in more videos with me because this was fun. Now back to the build, and what I'm doing here is adding this leveled floor to give it more detail. Honestly, I don't know what I would do without this roof hack. I would be lost without it, you guys. I love getting coffee and donuts from Dunkin, especially their donuts. They're so good, you guys. I love the fancy donuts. My favorite one is the Oreo, and I get it with a latte since red tea with mint isn't always available, of course. Fun fact, that's the only place I get coffee from. Since it's closer to my university, so I just take some coffee and donuts on the way. In the photo, there's pink pillars, which I think is so cute, so I'm adding that. By using a small round pillar, and then I used a half sphere on top, resized it, and made it look like this. Lovely, lovely pink. So coquette. But anyways, I changed the material to concrete to make it more realistic, and I think it looks 10 times better. We gotta add a parking spot for handicap, so I'll add that using a transparent cube and a decal. Like that. I'm gonna add 2 more decals, one for the Dunkin Donuts logo and the other one for the sign that says what year it was established at, which is 1950. So I tried to resize the logo to be bigger. And well, that's how big it's gonna be. Yes, I cannot resize it to be bigger. I mean, from far away, you would tell it's Dunkin'. The logo on the side, it's noticeable. No need to worry about it. Now we can add the doors and windows. For this, they use commercial windows and doors, so that's what I'm using too. Gotta color it institutional white. And while I do this, let me give you guys a random movie topic, alright? So this movie was last year, but I didn't talk about it at the time because I was on vacation. But anyways, the movie is called Elemental by Pixar and Disney. I was listening to the song Steal the Show by Lube, I think that's his name. So I was like, I gotta talk about this. The movie was a 10 out of 10. It reminded me of a game I used to play as a kid. It's called Fire and Water, or Fire Boy and Water Girl. This game was one of my favorites as a kid, and the movie reminded me of that. It was such a nice movie, and I loved it. I won't spoil it for you if you haven't watched it, but you should, because it's worth the watch. And that's the exterior all done. I will add plants on the outside later, but so far it looks good. We can work on the interior, which is going to be easier since it doesn't involve much detail. So let's get back to build mode. There's no specific layout on the interior because we're only going to need one room, which is the bathroom, and the rest as well, the coffee shop with the cashier and seating area. The floor they have in the picture is wooden planks. The color is going to be like a dark ash brown, like this. And for the bathroom, it's going to be square tiles. The snow material is so nice as a wall texture, so I'm using that. And on this side, the other wall is going to be white. There's the door for the bathroom. I want to keep it simple, and I'm trying to make custom tables. We really don't need those parts. The top part of the table is important though, so we'll keep that. For the chairs, we're using these stylish chairs. I don't know why, but I love randomly placing the chairs. Makes it look as if someone has sat there before. It makes it more, what's the word? Realistic. So yeah. This wall right here is gonna have all the degrees and rewards they have, and I'm gonna place some more paintings on that side as well. Now I gotta do the cashier desk. That's too big, we're gonna have to redo this. Yeah, that's better. And I made some space for the display, which I'll add right there, just like that. Also forgot to change the color of this wall because this is how it looked in the picture. For the top part of the table, I'm using a basic shape cube. I resized it and colored it white. And the material I'm using here is sequins, which by the way I really like, so I'm using that. Placement is key when it comes to building any custom stuff. A tip I do is change between grid sizes to get it to be straight and not look tilted. So if you're having problems with like placement, just change your grid size because that's probably the problem. What I'm doing here is making custom stools, like the ones in the picture, because these stools are still there, which is so cool. So you know we gotta add that. The material that I'm gonna use for like the stool cushions is leather, and the colors are of course pink and orange. And I mean, great choice of colors they use for the stools because it gives the store a pop of color, so I like that. Fast forward, I did the kitchen real quick and now I'm just adding some final touches. And I don't know if they have this in all their branches, but in the first coffee shop branch, they got pictures of each logo, which is so iconic, so I had to include that as well. I'm gonna add some mugs, ooh, and newspapers, because it's a coffee shop, people like to read. Not me, but people like to read, so we're adding that. In every coffee shop they always have bags of coffee beans like displayed in front of the cashier, so let's pretend that these are coffee bags. Is it called coffee bags? I'm not really quite sure. I'll call it coffee bags, yeah. Now we can tour the first Dunkin Donuts in the world. So I built this custom donut sign off camera and I love how it turned out. I mean, now you can tell it's Dunkin Donuts from a mile away with this donut. Also added some plants and fire hydrant, trash with some trash bags. And here's a 360 view of this. Now let's drive inside. And I colored the car to match with the shop, which is so cute. I've worked so well. There's the door, so let's go inside. And the first thing that you can see is the Dunkin Donuts logo, which is so cool. In the display, the options for donuts, we only got two, the glazed donuts and the chocolate sprinkles. I think Bloxburg needs to add more donut flavors. But here's the stools we did. I can't sit on them, obviously, but I love how it turned out and the rewards and degrees right there. It's not the real thing, but that's just an example of how it looks. Lastly, we got the bathroom and I love it because we got the Dunkin logo at the back and I really like this plant. I think that it complements the bathroom, so I added that. You guys, I just realized that the decal that I made doesn't have the number 50, so I added that using structurals. So it says original Dunkin location established in 1950. Now we can guess how much this is all worth. I'd say 100k, let's see. Oh, I'm so close. It's 99,905. My guess was very good. And that's it for this video. I hope that you guys really enjoyed this video. Don't forget to hit the thumbs up, share this with your friends, subscribe to the channel, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye!